Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. And as always, I also publish on Rumble, which again, it's at the moment I'm just doing the re-uploads of Void Bastards, one per day, and at the moment will keep again the sync on Prey episodes. I'm just waiting to finish up Void Bastards to then start re-uploading the XCOM 2 ones. Later today I will try today to do some recordings, and tomorrow there will be no gaming news. Sunday, it's my day off, so we will start Monday again with XCOM 2 and then afterwards with Prey. But today I cannot promise anything, but I will try to at least record some of episodes of XCOM 2 and Prey so I can have it on backlog. But yeah, not much happening. We've got some rumors here that Death Stranding 2 may be planned for a 2025 release date. We might get some announcements during the Game Awards show. We all know, oh my god, I forgot his name. Geoff Keighley is very close with Hideo Kojima. Jesus, how the hell am I going to mispronounce Hideo Kojima's name? They're very close. Hideo Kojima also mentioned throughout the Twitter sphere that he's working on the trailer, so we will expect something like that. But the fact that it comes from a 2025 release date window, kind of a rumor thing. Supposedly there was a professional artist work on multiple titles as a character, like poster stuff like this. And seems that the profile of this person looks legit, but again, the information, that's why it's marked as rumor. Doesn't seem like fake stuff, but yeah, nothing officially confirmed, so take it with a grain of salt. But we can aim. It's not the 2025 window. It's not a bad one because it's been a while since Death Stranding 1 came. Kojima it's not working. I think the studio is working on a project with PlayStation, but then again, Death Stranding 2 is kind of baby universe to baby like a project. Almost like similar to some way like Metal Gear Solid being here, so I assume this will always have, at least at the moment, while he has something to tell about regarding this world, it will be his not pet project, but it's going to be his main thing for the time being. And of course he will for sure do other things with other publishers, because Kojima Production is basically independent. At least I think he still is. They have a close relation with PlayStation, of course, but yeah, I think he will not lock himself into PlayStation. He is open up to work with anybody that is willing to bring some good ideas and bring some funding for sure. But yeah, Game Awards, it's around 2 weeks from now, so for sure we'll have some news regarding Death Stranding 2, even if it is only like a teaser with like a window release date, like at least a year, we might know for sure. And lastly, we got here Pacific Drive is going to have a physical edition. I suppose it's only at the moment for PS5, even though the game will come out also for Steam. But yeah, I think it's more for the PlayStation, because again, with Steam and Epic Game Store, usually physical editions on PC are getting more rare these days, even though for console, because there is a lot of people that have the disc-based versions of those consoles, it still compensates in terms of financial, doing some like, even if it is only like a deluxe version like the Pacific Drive, which has some printables, some stuff here, some different copies, I think, like Traveler's Journal, and some this is in-game cosmetic stuff, and some postcards in this case. Yeah, sometimes they put it maps in some games. But yeah, I'm very interested regarding this game, especially how everything is going to revolve around very much around the car that you have and maintaining the car, operating the car, and because it's a roguelike action kind of a thing here, I think you, at least that's my perception, you do your runs trying to solve the mystery, but for sure you have to have the upgrades on par, or else you'll get screwed up getting around the environment. And yeah, going around this, and it's not you stay always inside the car. I think you can go out of the car, but basically the car is your main ways of transportation throughout the environment there. But yeah, it seems pretty interesting how they're going about it. And of course, it's an indie game. It's a very small team of people working on this. I think like a handful, if not mistaken, of people working on the game. So it's always good to support these games, and it seems to be on a good path of being a good game here. But yeah, not much happening. I saw some stuff regarding Ubisoft. Regarding, I think people were playing older Assassin's Creed games, and all of a sudden some in-ad while in game for telling that it is like the Black Friday stuff for to buy the Mirage game in discount, something like that, and they said it was not intentional. I don't like to swear, but yeah, that's bullshit. It's not intentional. This is going to start to creep out, mainly because all of these shenanigans with their own proprietary launchers, in-game launchers. This will start to creep up, and people will start just not playing those games. If you give enough time, people will just want to play a game. It's more than enough when you open the goddamn launcher, you start seeing all the pop-outs of promotions and everything, and while you're in game, you're being interrupted. It's yeah, that's why I said Ubisoft is not in a good path. They are, I don't know, they seem desperate to try to squeeze every kind of money. EA, I'm not sure, even though they have their own launcher, but usually I don't see pop-ups, anything regarding any news regarding this. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, even for example Steam, it just when you open Steam you have the promotion deals of the day or stuff like that, but then again it doesn't bother you anymore with anything, and that is how it's supposed to be. If you want to check deals, you're going to look for deals. You don't need to be intrusion like a TV ad in the middle of a program to tell you what's on the deal there. But yeah, I will try to check afterwards more in depth what happened there. But yeah, but just the fact that people were supposedly, I don't know if it is on console or if it is on PC with this when this happened. I want to check better, but yeah, it's not good. But yeah, not much happening. Just going to wrap up with some gaming deals. Bioshock, there's a lot of deals. So Bioshock, the remastered versions, I usually go for, I advise Bioshock the collection, but then again, they are in promotion, 75% each of them, if not mistaken. But Bioshock the collection, which has the remastered versions of the first two games, plus Bioshock Infinite and all the DLC, 80% off, $12. I think it's an excellent deal. We got also Spirit Farewell Edition. You got a demo here on Steam to play out if you want to try out, and it's 75% off, so I think it's also a good deal. We got Voidbusters. I'm at the moment again currently re-uploading on Rumble, but I already completed the series here. Pretty good game. If you like roguelike kind of games there. First person kind of a shooter here. Very interesting humor. This was made with the previous Bioshock kind of developers here. It's a very good game. I really enjoy it. Yeah, 70% off. I think it's more than worth the price for this game. We got also Days Gone. It's from PlayStation, kind of a thing here. 67% off. I think it's a kind of an underrated game from everything that I've been seeing. I think mainly because of the biker stuff that people thought that this was kind of a weird one, but I think the story is pretty good. From I didn't see anything, but the reviews, they said the story is pretty good, and they got the zombie stuff there. It seems interesting enough, and I think the gameplay is pretty solid. And the PC port is really excellent. Got the ultra wide support and all a lot of more stuff there. Usually, PlayStation games have been doing a good ports on PC. But yeah, 67% off. I think it's a good deal. It's like $16 or so. It's well worth it. Also, we got Red Dead Redemption 2, 67% off, or the Ultimate Edition 70% off. I don't know which one. I think they have like extra goodies for the Ultimate Edition, and the difference is not like huge deal here. But yeah, and of course for PC you got a lot of mods even for improving the graphics and to deal with some gameplay loop situations here. They add a little bit more extra layers there. Got the Callisto Protocol. It ramped up a little bit here on the score, 75%, around that. I'm still want to try out this game, even though the how he called the head of the studio, which was the game director also from the original Dead Space. I think he went away. I covered that when it happened, but yeah, I really still interested in checking this. To see how it goes, and again, it's 75% off. I think it's a good deal here. The game was launched like almost at the end of last year, so the price is still not ideal to a certain degree. But yeah, it's a good deal if you want to try out this game. It should have a demo by all intents and accounts, at least for me. But yeah, it is what it is. We got also Dark Souls. The Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 are on a deal now, which is kind of unusual. Not always they put on sale, but yeah, for the Steam Autumn sale, the Bandai Namco put their Dark Souls trilogy on sale. Sorry, 50% off. So this is the remastered version. We got Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, so it's with all the DLC. Yeah, this one. And the upgrade also. But if you don't have the game, again, the Scholars of First Sin, it's with all the DLC, which is pretty good. And lastly, we got Dark Souls 3. Already have the game. 185 hours on this one, and for sure with time will continue to increase. Yeah, again, deluxe edition is the way to go, with all the DLC here, mainly because the DLC is pretty good. Ashes of Riendell might seem a little bit short, but it's pretty good. The boss fights and the Ring City is like basically a wrap up of basically of the themes that Miyazaki approached throughout the trilogy, and I think it's pretty good the way they wrap up the journey. I'm not sure if he's going to have another Dark Souls, at least called Dark Souls, but of course with Elden Ring approaches some kind of similar themes in another way. But yeah, this one, at least Dark Souls 3, if you are inclined to do so, it's pretty good. And lastly, we got Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, 50% off, $30, give or take. It's one of those that I like to try up one of these days also. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, for today, this is what I got. I'm just going to wrap up with a plug on my Patreon. For extra support. That extra support at this moment in time is more about trying to get around getting more storage for the PC, managing to get backups of the projects that I do for my private clients, and also some space for the videos that I do for the channel. Basically, it's at the moment it's where I am. And yeah, this is it, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you Monday. Until then, Kunamy Master out.